Soundbase guy here. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have our friends back on the channel at SVS. They have sent out some really cool things to review for you guys, including this here, the Prime Wireless Pro Soundbase, and they sent out the Prime Pinnacle Tower speakers as well that we'll get to in another video. So thank you so much to SVS for sending this out for review. I'm super excited to review the Soundbase because in my current 2-channel setup on my desk, I've been using the Auralic A50 and S50 Plus from Auralic, and I absolutely love it. It's been what I do my bookshelf speaker reviews on. This Soundbase may be able to take it up a notch for me. They sent this out for review. I've never heard, seen, or used this before in person, and so I'm super excited for it. So we're going to go ahead and talk about what it is right now. But I want to actually start off with the remote. I usually don't start off with the remote, but let's talk about this remote right here because it is really actually pretty cool. So of course you can control your Soundbase with the remote. That's what it's for. You have your volume up and down. You have your pause and play. You have your brightness button to change the brightness of the LED indicator on the Soundbase. Your mute button. You have 6 different presets, which are also the same on the front of the Soundbase. You can do a lot of different things here. You can set your favorite presets for, you know, maybe HDMI and then optical and whatever, or within the system, maybe you're listening to Spotify or whatever, HDMI, you can set presets within the input too, so that's really cool. Then you have your quick options here for HDMI, Bluetooth, optical, or line in. So this is a pretty cool remote because you can completely control everything right here from the remote. What you may see or may have noticed that there is no power button here. How do you turn on the Soundbase with no power button? There's no power button here or a power button on the Soundbase. Well, you can just press any button like volume, for example, or one of your inputs and it will fire on the Soundbase. That's pretty cool. But if we move to the Soundbase, you'll actually see 2 different knobs. One of them here says source or display. So you can actually click in this wheel to cycle through your sources. And then you can also use this to control your display. So you can change the dimness or the brightness of that screen all from this control here. Again, there are your presets and your volume button / play pause. Again, you can click this button to play and pause whatever source you're listening to. Now, I'm going to turn off the light for a second because those lights 1 through 6 and the SVS logo actually glow. So if I shut off all my lights here, you guys can actually see that those lights glow. Of course, my camera's having trouble focusing because it's so dark in here. If I can fix it, there we go. But you guys can see the SVS logo glows nice, and so does the 6 presets in case you're using this in darkness or somewhere where there's low light. And of course, we have to put the blue light in the background to match the SVS theme. Now you may have saw the grills on the top of the Soundbase, and that's because there are amplifiers built into the Soundbase. This has 2-channel 150 watt times 2 4-ohm capability amplifiers in the inside. So you can plug in 2 of your favorite speakers directly to this and use it as a 2-channel system, which is what I will be using this for review. Now, like I said, has tons of sources for inputs. So you can do line in, you can even do line out. You can do line in via RCAs or through a 3.5mm jack. You have HDMI in that's also enabled with ARC. That's really good to see. They do have a service port as well so that if you do have issues or maybe even updates, you can service it through there. You have network in and out. You have sub out as well, which is really nice to see. And then you have optical in. So depending on how you choose to input your sources, you have a plethora of options. Now you also have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth setup. So if you're using iPhone, you have AirPlay, or if you're on Android, you can use Chromecast, or you can just use traditional Bluetooth. So all those different ways to connect to your Soundbase, and that front screen will show you what you're doing and even show you the song that you're listening to or whatever the case may be. Now you have some binding posts on the left here. Of course, red's positive and black is negative. Again, 4-ohm impedance minimum, so it'll handle every speaker out there. And I believe the 150 watts is at 8 ohms. I'll have to double check myself. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. But you do have some binding posts here that support both wire and banana plugs. I love to see that. and then of course you have your power cable on the far right. Now, you do have the Wi-Fi Bluetooth setup button here, so if you want to go ahead and set up Bluetooth pairing to your phone or device, you can just press that, it'll communicate. And you guys can see here the Wi-Fi setup. If you want to go ahead and set up your network to this via Wi-Fi, you can do that, and then you can connect your Chromecast enabled devices or your Apple AirPlay devices for your music. Again, thank you so much to SVS for sending this out for review. I am super eager to get this on the desk and going because I have the Auralic A50 that gives me 50 watts times 2. It's not a lot of power, but sounds really good. And I've had it for maybe 3 years or so, 2 or 3 years now. And now I'm finally looking into something else. So I asked them to send this out for a review so I can see just how good it is and what it all can do. So I'm super excited to have this in the home theater for review. If there's songs or speakers you guys want me to test on this, let me know. I'll be more than happy to give that a shot. But right now I have some Kef bookshelf speakers to put to the test. I have some Fluence bookshelf speakers that I can put to the test. So, and I of course have the Prime Pinnacles to put to the test as well, which I plan to do for you guys. So leave me a comment down below and let me know, have you guys had a chance to take a look at the Sound Path or the Soundbase? What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about it? Is it a good product? Is it worth it? Or do many people listen to True Channel music with a sound base, something like this? Let me know that down below in the comment section down below, because I'm super eager to find out. Oh, before I continue, there's one thing I forgot to say about this feature-wise. There's one more input, or output, I should say. You actually have a headphone output here. So if you do want to listen to this on your desk, or you want to listen to it during quiet hours, you can plug some headphones right there. Can't believe I almost forgot that. But anyway, guys, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the Soundbase so far. And we will see you soon for the review of this, as well as the Prime Pinnacles. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe if you are not already. We will see you in the next video. K-Base Guy out. Peace.
Say I lost my mind. I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.